Assalamualaikum. Today we will study the effect of reformer gas and exhaust gas recirculation or homogeneous charge compression ignition engine operation. For introduction, with stricter regulation imposed by the European Union and various governments, it is not surprising that the automotive industry is continuously looking for alternatives to spark ignition and compression ignition. Ignition combustion engine. A promising alternative is homogeneous charge compression ignition or HCCI engines that benefit from low emission of nitrogen oxide and high volumetric efficiency. In an IC engine, HCCI combustion can be achieved by premixing the air fuel mixture or by early direct injection, like in a SI engine, and compressing it until the temperature is high enough for auto ignition. HCCI also referred to as controlled auto ignition or CAI. Premix charge compression ignition PCCI, homogeneous charge diesel combustion HCDC, premix lean diesel. CIHC is the most commonly used name for the auto ignition of various fuels, and it is a process still under investigation. Thus, further understand for this auto ignition process is required in order to control HCCI combustion. Thank you.
Next, combustion in homogeneous charge compression ignition HCCI engine is controlled by auto ignition of well-mixed charge of fuel, air and residual gas. Since onset of HCCI combustion depends on the auto ignition of fuel or air mixture, there is no direct control on the start of the combustion process. Therefore, HCCI combustion becomes easily unstable, especially at lower and higher engine load. Charge stratification has the potential to extend the load limits of HCCI combustion by improving the control over the combustion phase as well as reducing the maximum pressure rise. In this study, a combination of experiment and numerical simulation is carried out to investigate the effect of fuel stratification using reformer gas and EGR on HCCI natural gas combustion. Results show that fuel stratification, in this case, increase the auto ignition property of natural gas on the lean operation boundary. Reformer gas and EGR blending enhance the auto ignition by advancing combustion timing at identical initial condition compared to pure natural gas that expanded the lean boundary of the operating region.
Effect of applying EGR and RG on HCCI combustion characteristics were investigated. Next, in-cylinder peak pressure and maximum pressure rise rate decrease with EGR. Second, increasing EGR at constant access air decrease IMAP and thermal efficiency. Next, increasing RG to natural gas ratio greatly increase in cylinder peak pressure and maximum pressure rise rate. The increase is more at 50/50 RG ratio. Next, the location of in-cylinder peak pressure and maximum pressure rise rate are advanced by increasing RG to natural gas ratio at constant access air. Next, increasing RG to natural gas ratio at constant access air reduce IMAP and thermal efficiency. Increasing RG to natural gas ratio at constant access air reduce THC but increase CO and NOx. Applying RG generally delays SOC. The delay is more at 75 25 RG ratio than 50:50. In terms of the performance range of HCCI engine using RG, the case using a 75/25 RG ratio can operate at linear mixture than the one using 50 due to lower octane number of RG compared to natural gas.
Next topic is computational fluid dynamic analysis of homogeneous charge compression ignition engine. Two dominating engine, spark ignition engine and compression ignition engine, have their own advantage and limitation. SI engine emits very less toxic pollutant to the atmosphere with low efficiency, whereas CI engine give high efficiency with high emissions. Homogeneous charge compression ignition HCCI strategy is the concept which combines high combustion process as like CI engine. Homogeneity of air-fuel mixture can be accomplished in combustion process as like homogeneity of air-fuel mixture can be accomplished in two ways, either by mixing of air and fuel before suction as in case of SI engine, or by injecting fuel early with high temperature using low cetane number fuel. Low cetane number increases in the ignition delay and fuel get time to mix with air. Increasing fuel number and using exhaust gas recirculation. Develop energy release rate equation to investigate combustion and exhaust product in HCCI engine. Investigation was focused on phenomenon of combustion taking place inside the combustion chamber rather than chemical kinetic. The result shows the proper use of temperature and species concentration of the oxidation of fuel can be controlled, by which engine can run using homogeneous fuel mixture. Zoldyck designed an engine to perform experimental investigation on HCCI mode to control combustion and achieve lean air-fuel mixture. Yeo used 4 techniques to describe progress and recent trend of HCCI combustion strategies. Yeo used 4 techniques to describe progress and recent trend of HCCI combustion strategies. Numerical simulation and optical diagnosis was used to investigate HCCI mode because of its flexibility and lower cost. Variety of fuels was used for advanced control of air-fuel mixture rather than homogeneous charge. They have concluded that control of stratified mixture was very important since it led to higher to lower operation range.
Boleh je.
Stringent emission and heavy tax on duty vehicle draw attention of automobile researcher to develop engine with high fuel efficiency and low emission of NOx, CO and unburned hydrocarbon. The engine concept will combine the benefits of both SI and CI engines in terms as HCCI engine. In the current study, three-dimensional model of an engine having inlet and exhaust manifold with valve profile was used for visualizing and analyzing the HCCI combustion strategy using ANSYS 16.2. Engine combustion performance parameters like combustion temperature, pressure, heat release rate, and turbulent kinetic energy at different crank angle were considered for evaluation of HCCI mode. Performance was analyzed at various engine speeds, 2000 until 3000 RPM with same swirl number. Simulation results show that increment in wall adjacent temperature and mass, average static pressure is achieved at higher engine speed in HCCI mode due to homogeneity of air-fuel mixture. However, energy destruction rate was noticed at all engine speeds.
Okay, I will continue about the performance of HCCI. Performance of HCCI mode was evaluated by visualizing, analyzing the different combustion parameters: mass average static pressure, apparent heat release, and mass average turbulent kinetic energy for some swirl number under non-firing condition. High wall adjusted temperature up to 968 Kelvin was achieved at higher engine speed up to 3000 rpm. At lower engine speed, 2000 rpm, lower all wall adjacent temperature was obtained due to incomplete vaporization of fuel. Similarly, mass average static pressure increased up to 6.7 megapascal with increase in engine speed up to 3000 rpm. Due to incomplete vaporization of fuel, it's reduced at lower engine speed 2000 rpm. Thus, engine running on HCCI mode has lot of available energy because of high wall adjacent temperature and high mass average static pressure as indicated in a previous study. Turbulent kinetic energy is inside the cylinder increase with increase in engine speed due to increase in cylinder turbulence developed in the period around the maximum valve lift. High swirl number used in HCCI mode, which increase the swirl ratio, may also be responsible for getting higher turbulent kinetic energy inside the cylinder. Higher engine speed increases the total kinetic energy, which is beneficial for fuel air mixing process and combustion. Mass average turbulent kinetic energy also increase with increasing engine speed was as expected. For all engine speed, the value of apparent heat release rate were very low due to higher energy destruction rate during the combustion, which indicates the rough running of engine for reducing energy loss in engine at high speed. Design parameters of HCCI mode should be modified in further research. Thank you.